Hi, good morning, good evening, assalamu alaikum, and namaste to all. Welcome to Knowledge Management Awareness Week, Day 2. Today we are going to briefly look at the knowledge management constraints around a knowledge worker, and we are also going to delve into a bit about the high level about the world of knowledge constraints we live in. And I want to thank you for all the overwhelming support I've been getting from last one day. Um, so let's get into this, 10 minutes quick about knowledge constraints. So my first question to you is, as a knowledge worker, what are our knowledge constraints each and for the role we perform? For example, if I have a customer service agent, it is always important that I need to have what I need to inform to the customer the information or the knowledge at the finger of my tips. If you have hundreds of products and you need to be aware of each and every product information, it is humanly not possible, right? So first challenge is our memory capacity. Every person, every individual has different memory capacity, firstly to store and retain when it is needed. So again, there are multiple challenges, cognitive challenges. There are people who have really great memory, at the same time people who have average memory. But again, this is one of our faculties which are which differs from person to person. This is one of our constraints, right? At the same time, when we talk about perception, what I perceive in life and what my colleague perceives out of a situation is would be completely different. What I think, the person is asking me help, or what other person thinks, thinking that why is he sharing it? The way somebody perceives anybody's act or anybody's words are completely different. Sometimes it differs in the corporate world, right? So these are some of the constraints again, in terms of perception. Again, auditory. What we listen, do we listen completely? We understand the intention of the speaker. That is again a different kind of challenge or constraints. I'm not saying that people don't listen. It is always that, let's say if your managers ask you to create a report, what is intention, and is it conveyed rightly to you, or it is just that some report, how you have listened, is it the same as what he has told and what is his intention is. So there are multiple cognitive areas which enables between when we between when individuals interact with each other, right? So again, coming back again, we have this, then we have our own innate nature, where we are very good at certain areas and we may not be very good at again, we are talking about multiple intelligence. Some are very good at music, some are very good at kinetic kind of work, some are very good in poetry, creativity. The intelligence of every individual is not common, and again it differs. So these also are some of the individual constraints. I mean, right, in some jobs you may need to be creative, but a person may not be naturally creative, right? And some field, you need to have greater communication skills like marketing skills. May the person may not have a natural instinct to speak easily, right? So there are challenges in various roles, what we play in our day-to-day life and also in organizations. So when we put all those together and we look at these things, then this becomes our first constraints in terms of ourselves, right? We are at the center of our world, or we are at the center of our life. So everything springs up self. When we talk about self, it is all about from the person who is experiencing the life, from the person who is looking at the world around him, and the interaction between the world around it, right? Firstly, at first level, we are there's a world within ourselves where we interact with our emotion, we interact with our thinking, we interact with our needs and our desires. So that is at first level. We have our constraints at that level, and as the second level is the world around us and multi-dimensional world around us. So we are going to look at various aspects of these things. Now, when it comes to interacting other individual, already have certain constraints. Now we are in an office or organization, we are interacting with some individual. We do not realize what constraints they have, but there's always some challenges in communication. There are some challenges in terms of how they perceive us or how they perceive me. So these things matter in the organization, and these are also some of the times it becomes some of the challenges which occur time to time during right. So one is me as a constant, next is somebody else as other individual as a constant. Now if you look at, we also interact with our digital world. When we talk about digital world, we are talking about electronics and various mobile, we are talking about software applications, we are talking about various hundreds of apps and millions and trillions of documents, content, online content, web content, line of operations, business intelligence tool, systems, your computer, your mobility, right, etc., etc. So when we as an individual, when we are interacting with our digital content or digital world of right, the electronic world, the kind of knowledge we need, everything is in that dimension. um, as a human mind, can we remember all the URLs which I need? As a human being, is it possible for me to know all the folders where the contents are, where the content is there in the web? It's humanly impossible. The kind of of course, the URL address and the folders structure, multiple folders we keep under multiple folders. So there's a humongous a whale or challenges in terms of getting the right information the right time in this digital world. This is one of our important challenges again, right? So now when it comes to um, natural world, of course, I mean, today natural world with this pandemic and various other economical challenges, organizations and individuals are forced to work from home and support to work from home. And with this new culture arises a new the world was never prepared to work in virtual environment within four walls. The challenges each of us face working in our home office is completely different from what challenges we had when we were in office. There are organizations who had adopted to this work from home office, uh, evolved much faster, but most of the organization they're still trying to adopt. But we know the challenge; it's not so easy as we miss being together in the meeting hall. We miss being together in the coffee area, or in the office premises, where there's so much of chit chatting happening. There's so much of informal conversation happening, which is immense knowledge transaction which happens. So today all those things have reduced, and we really do not know, we do not really see or hear what's happening in the office unless until it comes or somebody talks to you through a phone call or in the email, right? So that is again a different dimension of a challenge what we have. And and the important other thing is, from my perspective, everything around me, whether we interact with the organization, functions, teams, I mean, as a whole society or nation, or governments. So we interact with the social. There's a challenge. I mean, just imagine such. I mean, as an individuals, we have so many people. Teams together. There are projects where people working together, and I as an individual performing my role, I interact with these entities, right, as a group or as a function or as a team. So they all become, I mean, what challenges we have with the interaction between these things. So these are some of the constraints which are directly, indirectly observed and experienced. um, uh, this is something which has been detailedly, there's a chapter about this in the book Design Knowledge Management System. Firstly, even before we talk about solution, it is important that we understand the knowledge management constraints around us. At the same time, the moment we understand this challenge, I mean, just imagine the kind of challenge in an organization of every role, interacting with the digital world, communications between the individuals, communication between the group function teams, and interacting in the work from home office, right? So there are multiple knowledge entities interacting in multiple dimension, and the kind of complexity is immense. So with that context, I will leave you. I will end this session. You could, of course, I've also reduced the Kindle version of this book to very affordable economical price, less than $3 or three quids, and in India it's just to 199 rupees. So people can download it and read this and really get to know what I'm talking about. Um, Knowledge management is not easy to explain in half an hour or 1 hour. But if you read this book, you'll get a possibility in terms of how do I start game, and what are the practical ways of doing things. If you have budget, yes, you can do it. If you don't have budget, you can start with low gain, low investment knowledge management practices. So yeah, that's a bit about today's topic. I will end the topic today. Please do, type in your comments in terms of what are the knowledge constraints you experience in your office or in your work area, and let's keep talking about the use cases, what we have, challenges, what we have. Okay, thank you very much, and I will see you tomorrow.